Imagine risking your life every day to protect others, only to face tragic consequences due to a preventable mistake. This heartbreaking story of young Singaporean firefighter Edward H. Goh, just 19 years old, has left the nation reeling. His tragic death during a firefighting operation marks the first time in Singapore's history that an SCDF officer has died on duty. But how did such a devastating incident happen, and what lessons can we learn to prevent this in the future? Stick around as we dive deep into this harrowing tale of sacrifice, mistakes, and the reforms that followed. In December 2022, Edward responded to a fire at Block 91 Henderson Road. As an NSF, he had been trained to fight fires, but tragically, that day was different. Edward entered the burning flat but was left to face the inferno alone after his ground commander, Warrant Officer 2 Muhammad Kamil, withdrew due to exhaustion. Kamil failed to follow SCDF's strict protocol that firefighters must work in pairs, leaving Edward to battle the blaze solo. What went wrong, and could this tragedy have been avoided if safety procedures had been properly followed? Edward was later found unconscious in the kitchen, having suffocated after his oxygen supply depleted. He was rushed out, but despite every effort to resuscitate him, he was pronounced dead. The aftermath saw Kamil sentenced to 6 months in jail for his actions, marking a rare case of accountability for operational lapses. Do you think this punishment fits the gravity of the situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This incident has forced SCDF to take a hard look at its protocols. They've introduced sweeping changes to ensure such a tragedy doesn't happen again, including stricter supervision and enhanced training for ground commanders. What's your take on these changes? Could more be done to protect frontline firefighters? But this story goes beyond just SCDF reforms. Did you know that on the day of the fire, SCDF vehicles were delayed by 18 minutes because a funeral tent blocked the service road? This delay could have cost valuable time to save Edward's life. Since then, action has been taken against the company responsible for erecting the tent. Edward was posthumously promoted and given a ceremonial funeral to honor his bravery. But as we remember his sacrifice, we must ask ourselves, are we doing enough to support our first responders? Share your views in the comments, your voice matters. If you found this coverage insightful, hit the like button and share this video to spread awareness about the risks faced by firefighters. Don't forget to subscribe to 2230 for more detailed and engaging news stories. Let's keep the conversation going and remember the sacrifices of our frontline heroes.